Hi guys, Piotr here, this Light Forex Global YouTube channel, and today completely different story. I'm going to make an intro, and at the same time you've got the chance to watch beautiful ruins of the very old castle. Anyway, it's a weekend, it's a time for crypto update. That was the fantastic week in terms of the volatility. First, we've seen crypto dipped based on the food related to possible Bitcoin double spending, right? Then Elon Musk did the job. One tweet sent the Bitcoin and overall crypto much higher. Anyway, from the monthly and the weekly perspective, we've seen the rejection at the top, and 36,000 is working right now as a supply, and 28,500 as a possible demand. So guys, without the further delay, let's jump straight inside and check few crypto charts.
Bitcoin monthly chart. The thing is that this upper shadow doesn't look good. Of course, the market is still working till the end of the day, but that's the upper shadow, guys, and it's quite long. It's bigger than the body currently, right? That doesn't look good unless we are going to go through 36 and a half, also with the upper shadow. That could produce immediately the pullback down and retest 30,028.50. So that's how it looks from the monthly chart. From the weekly chart, also doesn't look great, right? Because alright, to the downside, we were holding the low we've seen 3 weeks ago, alright, with the two lower shadows, but the attempt to rally currently, right, failing, leaving the long upper shadow also on the weekly chart. Just the reminder that the latest spike, as I mentioned before, post Elon Musk tweet, the rally wasn't sustained, and it really didn't help, and well, it could turn out that we might see, for example, 1-to-1 to the downside, right, breaking through 28.50, reaching 25,000, for example. Okay, so for now, 36 as discussed previously as a supply, 28.50 as a first level of the demand tested few times, and 25 the next one from the weekly chart perspective. Let's have a look what we have on a daily chart, right? Also spike through the stops, some kind of the short squeeze, right? But lately, the last 2 days, well, we might see retest of the 30.28.50. So for now, trading between 30.28.50, below 28.50, 25 could be the next target. In case of the daily close above 36.42, so retest of the high, right? And then the whole range after the break above 42 towards let's say 14,000, right, to the upside, doubling that range. In case of the doubling the range to the downside for the whole 14, well guys, you know where we are going to land, at 15. I know, sorry, at 15, with the 20 the most important line in the sound for now. This one here at 20, the most important line in the sound. So for now, in the middle of the range, be careful trying to chase the prices. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the Ether. Here, trying to hold around the high, right? But it's gonna be very important where we are going to finish the month. That's gonna be very important from the monthly chart perspective, because if we are going to end below that could be, we discussed it previously, nice double top, and immediately retest 1100 could be in place. If we are going to switch lower, this high over here, right, 800, and then the breakout candle around 700 as the next possible demand zone, with the possible creation of cup and handle, right, cup of coffee formation. That's how it looks from the monthly chart perspective. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the Ether on the weekly chart. Those two lower shadows we discussed it previously, holding the bulls in play. Just attempt to another high and another rejection. That of course doesn't look great for now. So from the weekly chart perspective, it's all about we have here. If we are going to close as we are right now, yes, I still see possibility of a little bit bigger pullback towards 1950, for example, right? 1950. And then again, if we are going to go lower, this breakout candle around 700, 675, it's better visible here on the weekly than on the monthly chart. From the daily chart perspective, when it comes to the Ether, I would be very, very careful with this formation, right? We are getting very, very close to either huge break to the downside or monster upside. But we have to solve this right here, right now, within next few days. Of course, as long as we are holding the bottom of that formation, the line, there is a possibility for the bulls to try to make something like this, right, to the moon. In comparison to the Bitcoin, we've seen lately, and that's gonna be better visible on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. We've seen the break or attempt to break from the consolidation. As of now, this weekly chart suggests it was just retest, so be careful. Bitcoin might see the pullback with the neutral Ether. We might see rally when it comes to this chart Ether Bitcoin. Well, it's worth to mention that lately we've seen Ripple big rally when it comes to the weekly chart. We all know the food related to the XRP with the SEC, huge monster downside stop count, but this week looks like, and monthly close might be very, very good. Let's have a look if we can handle 55 cents again. If we are going to break through another pullback and bigger rally could be in place. How big the rally could be? Well, I cannot, with this type of the behavior, cannot rule it out, even levels well above $1. With that being said, guys, be careful. End of the month on the crypto market. Watch carefully the developments at the very beginning of the February. Don't be trapped. See you around. Take care and goodbye.